Let's see. Live chat. This is going to be a shorter one for sure. Yeah. I'm going to do about a half hour. But let's see. Set that. My tripod likes being a dork. Okay. I think we're good. I think. Let's see. Do. There we go. Now we're good. All right. Let's see. Man, this tripod likes to drift a little bit. It's a little drifty. Kind of drifty. I think. We good? All right. Yeah, it's like drifting a little bit. This tripod's being a pain in the butt. All right, cool. Got this set up. This isn't gonna be that long of a reaction because honestly, I gotta work in about an hour, so I'm cutting it to like a half hour max. But yeah, so I'll be here at least for a half hour. It's cutting off like strictly at a half hour, no matter what point we're at. But with that being said, of course, I'm gonna get into the episode real quick, and I'll answer your questions afterwards and such. We just got to get through my thoughts on the episode and everything first thing. So yeah. What if Wait, what? T tier Hasbro released a Dynamite Battle Joker. We're probably not gonna get a Dynamite Battle Joker. Honestly, we're not getting any more anime base for a Dynamite Battle because it's at that stage. We're in January now. They're just gonna be putting in fillers. Like, I'm hoping that rumored prominence Valkyrie does drop this month because the WBBA ban. It's like at least we get a release for this month, and that would be the release. Would make sense. Then February maybe a random booster. Then March maybe the new series. But yeah, man. Let's see here. Did I see your graffiti? Yeah, I didn't get a chance to. I've been so busy doing stuff, guys. You gotta keep that in mind. I'm doing a lot. Like I was gonna do the episode reaction last night once I got back from work, but I was so exhausted from working because sometimes it's just a lot. And I was tired from working, and I just passed out as soon as I got back. I'm like, I need some rest because, holy crap, still cranking for the house and everything, got to the end of this month. But yeah, let's see when you're gonna do another Metal Fight team battle, maybe Team America versus Gan Galaxy. I already did Gan Galaxy versus Starbreaker. I did like so many battles with that. Literally the whole MFB homage series, there's plenty of videos to go back and watch. There's literally like hundreds I did for the Metal Fight homage series. And that's why I'm like, you guys gotta appreciate them while they're going, because once I finish them, I'll be done. I'm not completely done with them, but I still got like a bit to do for the end part, because I didn't forget about the final arc of season 4. But after that, then like one last little series with the homage series, and then that'll be it. So hopefully this year will be the last year with MFB content, but it's gonna be a little bit before getting back into it. But yeah, okay, yeah, it's all good. But yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna get into the reaction because yeah, like I said, limited on time, and I know you guys want to see like my thoughts on it and such. Regardless, like Pain has had the greatest debut in this season for sure. Um, let's see how this goes, man. Yo, his design is so sick. Just looking like and Belle smiling too. Ranzo to say time. Probably like, wait a minute. Why do you want to battle with Shad so bad? Like, stop it. I'm gonna battle him. Rashad, what? Basra and Ilya. Probably saying like, oh, so that's why you went after Basra and Ilya instead of Rashad. You wanted to show him your power. No, Ranzo's just holding the Belle's head back. Uh-oh, Belle's getting mad. He just switched his face like, that was cool. Ah, he put him. He attached him to the bungee. Dang, man. Probably like, you need to chill out. And I think he's going into like an ice bath. Dang, man. Probably just like, I'm gonna battle him first. Now Hannah and Gramps are talking. Ah, there it is. And Belle holds out Belial. Yo, okay. Pain's just like Providence Phoenix will break through that bay. He's like, oh. Oh, that's about to go down. So we're getting Pain versus Bell. And then Ranzo's just on the bungee in the middle. He's like, get me down from here. He's so excited about a plate. What? Oh, I see. That's why it could. Okay. He's carrying the plate that's covering the hole. All right, yeah. Got that. I think I picked up on that as soon as you said that, but yeah, he's carrying the plate that covers the hole. And it's a plate, so that makes sense of why, like, a bay can go in, but then other bays they try to attack and they can't hit it fully because it's a plate. Still got the raised edge on the outside. Okay, okay. Block fence. I'm really curious if, like, I'm pretty sure Hasbro's gonna make this, but I'm curious if TT is gonna make a stadium like this. But the block fence. So the block fence can make it that much stronger for stamina types. Bellio can't attack, then what can it really do against Ragnarok? Doesn't matter what block fence is on the stadium. I'll break through it because the Demon King always wins. Probably something like that. And they're both just sitting there arguing. Pain's just looking on the outside. Like yeah, Pain doesn't seem like an evil character. He's just like a big time anti hero. Like, yeah, he's just more on the side of good, but he's definitely an anti hero. And Bell's an anti hero too, but he's still like the protagonist, so we know he's a good character, you know. Let's see, I was just watching your Team Murica trial battle. An idea for an attack type driver popped in my head, and I was like, I'm going to go tell a friend, and boom, a notification for the live is up. Yeah, man. Well, I appreciate you looking at the tryout battle. Hybrid Stadium looks like the Battle Tower Stadium. Kinda, except the Battle Tower is completely encased, you know. But yeah, you can kind of see it because the different levels for it. Like Gwyn anti-hero. Kinda, yeah. Kinda. Except he's more going down the side of good, while Gwyn was becoming more and more evil. Like how Rashad was a good character, and then he became more of an anti-hero once he broke Belial, and then once he broke Valkyrie, he was going more on the side of antagonist. Still be an anti-hero, but not full-fledged like crazy snap antagonist, but still clearly going down that path. I think Hannah just thought of an idea to compromise. Payne's just sitting. Payne's just like, what the hell, man? Uh-oh. We got Basra and Ilya. They're talking about Payne. Power like Rashad. Can he really win against that power? And then Rashad showed up. Probably like, I saw your battle and how you both lost. Probably just like that power. Probably like, what did you do to that blader? Probably like, I will burn all of your hopes to ashes with this prominence phoenix. Think about Payne big time because you know Payne's going for Rashad's head, dude. He turned that anger into power. They're saying a battle with phenomenal pain at the Demon King's lair. All right, so it's gonna be Bell versus Ramzo. I see Bell winning this. Pain sitting watching on the outside. His design's so cool, dude. Doing a battle with the center plate. Now Vault and Shu are talking about it. Vault's probably mentioning like how like Phenomenal Pain had a battle with Rashad some time ago, and Rashad beat him with it. I wonder if Shu's like getting any ideas because like the just the gimmick for. I mean, you can't really forget like Phi broke Spriggan. If you, I know because like story and such, it only makes sense if he's like I've seen this gimmick before, but I don't know if they're gonna have like a like a flashback like that. But like Beyblade is interesting, isn't it? It's it's Grams talking to Pain. I wish I knew exactly what Gramps just said to Pain. Bell versus Ranzo is so repetitive, like Drum versus Amane. Yeah, I mean, kind of teammate battles. But yeah, it is one of those battles they do a lot about big time. I think they've forgotten about Fine Dynamite battle. I don't know, man. It's just more like focusing on Pain and not having the continuity because they don't. Maybe it's like TT not wanting people to think like, oh, hey, he is related to Phi. You know what I mean? Like having that reference there. But honestly, to me, it feels like Pain, Phenomenal Pain, is like a placeholder for Phoenix with this season. Like a bit, like kind of how we had, Loden have Longinus, Fumia have Fafnir, but then we saw both Free and Louis after that in season 5. I'm getting that kind of vibe with Pain, like a bit, like a placeholder for. He's still really powerful. It's a given. Like nobody's beaten the man yet. I'm just wondering if we're gonna see like Louis and Free and Vault and all the others and Shu like battling back against these bays. I mean, we still got like 10 episodes, so if they don't show them that much, it would honestly make no sense if they don't bring them back for the next season because it could be like their placeholders for right now with their bays. You know what I mean? Like how Louis had Bloody Longinus but then after the battle with Iga, we didn't see him for the entire season. You know what I mean? Like they're saving him still and still protecting, a lot of the characters. Because honestly, I feel that way with Vault for sure, because just the power he has. But especially like Free, Louis, Shu, we've only seen them all battle like not very much. Especially Shu, he's only battled like one time, so it feels like they're placeholders for right now. But yeah, Phenomenal is just fun to watch. Oh, for sure. Sometimes I want to skip the repetitive fights like Ramzo versus Bell. Yeah, it's understandable. Unless they like really build like the story with it, but he hasn't added any of the gears yet, which it'll be a point where maybe he'll realize, like Bell will realize I need more power, and then that's when he makes the perfect gear Belial, and then that's where the real stuff starts. That art's pretty sick, like Bell and Ranzo facing off. It's pretty cool. Three, two, one, go shoot! Yeah, they're showing up the center play because they didn't get a chance to with the first battles because it was Basra, Rashad, and Ilya, and then like Payne interrupted and battled those two. So this is the first time we're seeing it with the plate. So Bell still doesn't know about it that much. He's like, "Go, Bellio! I told you, amigo. The wall's protecting me." In that case, dangerous shooter. Still nothing. It's still hitting the wall. Ranzo's just dancing in the middle. He's like, "You can't even touch me, amigo. You heard me, dangerous shooter." Bell's a stubborn one.
Oh, another one. Get the fuck out of here.
Payne's like, oh, like the dangerous shoot. Oh, he's trying to line up for a certain point.
Oh.
He's aiming for the moment that it's on the outside. Okay. Belial! Ragnarok! And Belial just jumped. Oh, it jumped and made it inside. Okay. He's like, heh. And now it's like he's trapped. Now it's big trouble. Close range attacks, man. Boom. Boom. Yup. But it's coming down to the stamina. But who's going to take it with the stamina? Dangerous crash! That's a new move. Okay, well, that's... All right. That's the development they had for this. I mean, all the build-up, like another battle between Ranzo and Bell, but the build-up they had was the Dangerous Crash, showing off that move, because that's the first time he's used that. Dangerous Flash? Oh, it's either Dangerous Crash or Dangerous Flash, one of the two. Let me see. Na, na, na. It's here. I mean, it makes sense for it to be Dangerous Flash, because it's got the sparkles on the outside. But, yeah, I mean, new move. Ignoring the default new moves when he switched to Dangerous. His moves are getting old. Yeah, kinda. I mean, well, at least they finally gave him a new move. Then just smiles. And the burst. Ranzo's like, oh! It's kind of funny because, like, Cyclone is still one of the strongest stock bays that they made for Dynamite battle. Even though Ranzo's, like, losing down, you know, the show. That's how they use it. Like, Ragnarok's kind of like the measuring stick a bit. But it shows how strong, like, Ragnarok is and how it's gotten even. But I'm glad it's so strong in real life. Like, legit. I love how defensive and crazy with the stamina Ragnarok is. They really gave it its roses with Cyclone. But the question is, are they going to bring back, like, another Ragnarok for the next season? And if so, how the heck are they going to beat out Cyclone? Are they going to even beat out Dynamite Battle, honestly? Like, yeah. Whatever this next season is, the system's got to be, like, ultimate for sure. Cyclone being really good in real life was a big surprise, but a welcome one. Oh, for sure, man. I hope next season is going to be a whole different season. I still hope for the endgame feel because I think that's what we deserve, man. If they leave like cliffhangers with all these characters, and then last season it's just like, okay, we're just ending it with this. Like that's so much wasted potential in my opinion. Like, yeah, I feel like Burst is gonna end in 2023. Yeah, it is because under TT, probably the last release we'll get will be like February or March of 2023, and that'll be it. But then it has to go through, of course, Hasbro, and then Hasbro's going to take over for the year, and then it'll be by the end of 2023 that Hasbro will have the seventh season done. So yeah, it seems like that will be it. So we just gotta appreciate it while we're getting it, man. I know people are like, "Oh, I want to see certain things like this, or this." Like, regardless, TT is gonna do what they want to do. I just feel like it would be big time waste of potential if they don't have like an end game type of feel for the final season with how many characters we've seen, how many protagonists we've seen, and how many characters they built up. Have them all in one season, like how they did season 5, but it felt like even with season 5, the build up, like it's the same kind of idea, but it felt like they held back with it and protected a lot of the characters because the team battles. You know what I mean? Like a season 5 setup, except like the crazy dangerous elements of season 3, how things got devastating with Fi. But yeah, man. Let's see. So Ragnarok getting bursted. Oh, Ben was talking to Ranzo's like, Ranzo. Like you won that battle. All right, Bell. And then Pain shows up behind, like, yo, yo, freaking Pain, so cool. He's so cool, dude. He just shows up like, well, let's battle. That's so. Oh man, this demeanor's epic, man. No, right? Probably like whoever they said whoever wins gets to face off against Pain, and then Bell won, and now he's facing Pain. Honestly, even with Bell getting a new move, like Pain took out both Basra and Ilya by himself. It's obviously like they're trying to build up Bell and hype him up, but I don't think Pain's losing. Pain ain't losing. Maybe Bell will put up a good enough fight to where he uses some of his power, but nah, man. They're gonna end it off. I know they're gonna end it off. They're saving the battle for the next episode. They're gonna launch in and then they're gonna stop it. Pain looking at the screen like it's like he's looking right at Rashad. Like he's looking at Rashad. Like I'm gonna beat Bell. And he's still more on the side of good, he's just like rivalry. The main person he's going after is Rashad, so that immediately shows he's more on the side of good because Rashad's definitely going down a more evil, you know, like a more evil path. Yeah, like Rashad. Watch closely. 3, 2, 1. Cool. Shit! Oh, his launch is so cool. All right. Phoenix and Belial both circling around. Yup, there it is. Knew it. They just showed Bell in the end, like go Belial, and then end it off. Yeah, Bell's going down. He's going down with the next battle. Let's see. Rashad, look very carefully. Yup, he's using it to show off his power to Rashad. That's why he's going after everyone else. Literally taking out Basra and Ilya to show off his power to Rashad in person. But then also now, obviously Payne's been watching and probably seen like the battles between Bell and Rashad. And he's like, I'm gonna show you the power I have right now. We're taking out Belial. Yo, just such sick artwork. All right, what does Bell say at the end? The bird will get blown away by the Demon King. All right, that makes sense. Rashad, I know you're watching. Phenomenal defeated me with a great strategy. I forgive you for being shot. What? Wild Crimson Dance. Prominent Shaker. 3, 2, 1. Go shoot! This time I will deal a critical strike. So wait. Did they just show that he's down? Yeah, he's down on his knees like he got defeated. Did they just spoil? Okay. Are they like expecting us to think that like Payne's gonna beat him? All right. Well, damn. All right. Or maybe it's 2 battles. Maybe like he goes down with the first one, and then the second one he puts up a better fight. But then he's probably still gonna go down. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we'll see. But let's see here. Get this off here. Got a little bit of time to sit and talk. Got about like 7 minutes. All right. So it could be first battle ring out. Yeah, possibly. But like prominent shaker, that's gonna be the move that Payne's gonna use, and then he's gonna probably beat Bell with it, and then afterwards he's gonna be, Bell will be crushed. He'll be like, I've lost. I lost to Rashad. I lost to so many bladers. Now I'm lost to Payne. And maybe that's where he gets a real kick in the pants, and he realizes like I gotta bring out my full potential, and then he gets the gears back. But they're definitely building up for that. The question is, when exactly are they gonna bring the gears in? That's the big thing. It feels like Bell's still got to try and master Belial fully. Like, you know what I mean? Before he even gets the gears. But they're definitely going to throw all the gears on at once. But yeah, the selfie episode reaction thumbnail. I like doing my custom thumbnails. Gimbo 311. I like my custom thumbnails. It's my style, You might have your style with things, but I like the thumbnail. And I'll make a new thumbnail when it comes time for the next season. Let's see here. Let's see, maybe it's gonna be a big tournament where Free is gonna battle Shu. I hope so. Like we need those dream battles, like Free versus Shu full power, like Vault versus Phi, like epic battles, like imagine like Delta versus Lane, like Gwen coming back and facing off against someone. Like that would be epic. We need to see like a full endgame type of feel. I feel like for season 7 to be up there, not just be like, oh, it's the last season of Beyblade and us being sad. Like they want it to end with an absolute banger where it's on the same level as the others or even bigger. That endgame feel is the way to do it, in my honest opinion. All these returning bays in this final system or format, and them giving them the ultimate Valkyrie treatment, like how they have all the Valkyries infused into Ultimate Valkyrie. Doing that with all these bays, they definitely deserve it, man. There's been a lot of growth with a lot of bays throughout Burst, you know. But yeah, let's see here. I feel like Payne's gonna show up at the Bay Goma Academy and challenge Vault. Maybe, maybe because, yeah, honestly, because Payne like trying to get at everybody that Rashad really beat or is close to. Honestly, it's like a cool anti-hero way of going about it. Like it's not Payne being evil; it's him like trying to get payback, but showing off his full power with it. He beat Basra and Ilya. Imagine he takes out Bell with this battle. I can imagine like maybe he leaves after, and then he goes to BC Soul and he looks for Vault and tries to face Vault and beat Ultimate Valkyrie. The question is like, I don't know if like Payne's gonna be able to beat Ultimate Valkyrie. Ultimate Valkyrie is Ultimate Valkyrie. It took out Spriggan. And like it managed to beat Spriggan, like power wise. So yeah. See here, what would you think if Shogun Steel built a new season like a final? I mean, odds of that happening are honestly slim to none because it's been so long. But I mean, it'll be cool. Like I always wanted to see like a second season with like the World Championship with Shogun Steel or Zero G, but you know, just people not being that much interested in it. Obviously, that didn't happen naturally. We should have gotten like Byakko, Garudis, and Fenrir. I feel like those would have been the next release they would have put out, but then they just scrapped it because the sales were going down. Um, let's see here. Part of me hopes he doesn't bring in the Gears Dangerous. Perfect Gears kind of ugly, way too much going on. Well, he's gonna bring in the Perfect Gear. It's only a matter of time because it makes it that much heavier and that much more powerful. You see how it does with Dynamite. It's gonna help out Dangerous too, so it's only a matter of time. I feel like I like how Shu let go of his rivalry of Free with Sparking. Oh, Free from Sparking. Kind of like I said, we still need to see that big time battle. How do you feel about the recent Hasbro news? I mean, I haven't seen like much of it. Like I said, I've been adulting a lot. I haven't had a chance to. Maybe the last season is gonna be like the first season of Metal Fusion. Theodore's gonna use the villains in a tournament where it becomes like the Dark Nebula, if you know what I mean. I'd say like that route, but more season 3. As in, like, we see this new evil come in, that being the ultimate blader, whoever it is, that's strong to take out all these legends and have a counter for them, like how Rago was with Nemesis. But then we get like a Doji type role with like Theodore and you know Evel and Arthur. Like I said, this would be the ultimate booking I do for it. I say booking because like wrestling fan, but legit, all the protagonists, the most powerful bladers like Shu Free, Louis, Fi, Gwyn, Delta, Lane, Rashad. Honestly, I would hope Ilya would be in it too, just for the sake of having a female character in the show and possibly actually getting an Ifrit, you know. But yeah, man, all in one season, and then they just do the build up like all these legends that are all on good terms and such. Because throughout time they've all gotten on good terms, and then it's just the evils like Ashton, Theodore, Eval, Arthur, etc., being a part of a new group, like a new Snake Pit, and then you have this Ultimate Blader that goes through this Ultimate Requiem project that's on steroids compared to anything we've seen before, like how we did with Shu, and all the Bladers go through that. But then this Ultimate Blader literally is meant to counter everybody, like how Spriggan Requiem was meant to counter like Nightmare, like it had the parts like Drain Fafnir, God Valkyrie, Nightmare Longinus, you know. Sieg Excalibur, all with it, implemented with it, like become the perfect bay. Imagine if Ashton Theodore takes that and puts it on steroids, and it's truly like he sees all these bladers out here now with this new system, and then he uses that to his advantage and does the same damn thing, except it's with this ultimate bay and this ultimate blader. That's the buildup I think we need to make it where like this season's up there with the rest or even above, and have an ultimate tournament like season 2, like a build up with that, build it up the same way they did season 2. The ominous threat like there was in season 3, and then everybody coming together into being a melting pot like season 5. That's what I do for the last season for sure. Honestly, I don't think the last season needs a new protagonist. We've got 6 protagonists. That is a lot. Like that's plenty to work with, and just make it where they're all the protagonists, you know, with different arcs with them to build up this next season. Like that's just my view on it. We don't need another new protagonist because it's kind of repetitive, honestly, at this point. Because we have 6, you know, unless they make like a female protagonist with it, or an absolutely evil like protagonists, like they start off evil, breaking bays, and then they turn good afterwards. Because there's a more ominous evil that comes in and humbles them big time, and then they turn good. Like besides those two things, it would be super repetitive having a new protagonist, in my opinion. But yeah, let's see here. I hope like in the season there won't be like 10 episodes of training. I hope it's just episodes of us like seeing other players, like episodes of training, of course, but then like seeing, like I said, different arcs, like an arc for Vol, for Iga, for Drum, for Ikaru and Hyuga, for Bell, like arcs with all of them, and then an arc for the evil characters sitting in the shadows, and then they reveal themselves and stuff, like the big build up towards that, and then the final arc for it being this ultimate tournament, you know, where it's truly the fate of the world at stake. It would be sick, man. Like that's how I booked it last season. Let's see here. I make the fan made series with a pretty good storyline with a mashup of metal, fight, and burst. Oh, nice. I mean, it's good to have your own like creative stories of things. I mean, that's what I do with my skits. That's how I have the MFB skits. Have the Zero G skits, which are still the MFB skits. Over 300 episodes for it, and then the burst skits, of course, now. But yeah, man. And I'm really gonna be digging into the burst skits in 2022. But if you guys got any last questions, feel free to ask. I'm gonna stay like a little bit. Like I got a couple minutes left, and then I gotta go. But yeah, maybe you could check it. I could try to. Like I said, I'm just a busy bee constantly. Like it's the honest truth. Like I'm getting ready to go and work right now for about 7 hours, and that's how it is for the next 3 days. So I got to work with the time I got. I have one video going out besides this today, but that'll be it. And for real, I thank you guys so much for all the support. Like no doubt, dude. We're less than 600 away from an absolutely insane goal I never thought I'd hit in my life. And when it happens, whenever it happens and the plaque comes, it's gonna be right there. So y'all see it every single time you show up here. But yeah, Bell versus Rashad is like Angel versus Devil. Do you feel like it? Oh yeah, for sure. Except it's backwards, which is cool because normally like Angel, pure, Devil, evil, etc. Except it's the opposite this time. So the Devil, in this case Bell, the Devil's Bay being like the good Bay, and then it's the Archangel with the halo that's going to be the evil Bay, which is wild. And I honestly imagine it where Rashad and Payne face off because that's what they're building up to. That's where Rashad really snaps, is when he faces Payne. The question is he going to go like all the way? Because this man's broken Bays. We've seen it. He broke Savior. And using full power, if he used the greatest spear, it's scary. I'm afraid, honestly. Like, what if it's like Payne actually goes down? Like he goes down hard. Like Rashad breaks the armor in half of Phoenix and then actually like breaks Phoenix. Like crushes him. Like Payne's going all in on facing off against Rashad. Then imagine if Rashad actually breaks it. Because he's broken Belial. He's broken Valkyrie. Like he's broken Bays. And he ain't getting that much better, like demeanor wise. It's gonna start consuming him big time because he's focused on Pain big time. And that's maybe this is where like his form of justice really comes in. But then it shows he's going down more of an evil path, and he breaks Phoenix. That would be insane, dude. If he actually broke Phoenix, like how Apocalypse broke Diabolos, how it split the bullet in half and then broke it. Imagine if he does that with Phoenix. That would be insane, dude. Then he breaks the armor of Phoenix in half, and then the hub itself breaks. And that would be insane, man. Will it be that most devastating? I don't know, but yeah. I know it's a team tryout battle. Well, yeah. I mean, hey, at least it's a video. Like, got one going today. Like I said, it is a lot of work keeping up on it daily, especially like working a full-time job. It gets tricky sometimes. And honestly, compensating sleep for sure. But yeah, I'm like, I need to get this episode reaction out to you guys because I know you've been waiting and such for it. So got the reaction, more of a filler episode, mainly hype for like the next episode, which gotta wait till Friday for that one to see Bell versus Payne, but definitely see Bell going down, Payne getting the win. And I wouldn't be surprised if he honestly did go and try to face Vault because we haven't seen like Vault face off against Phoenix, like for real. If they tease it with this season and don't have it happen, like I'm hoping they do like a season 7 endgame build up because like imagine we get like Phoenix returning, Valkyrie returning, and we get that battle between Phi like coming back and then Bell or not Bell, Phi and Vault. There we go. Because we never got that battle in season 3. Which how are you gonna hype that up big time and never have it happen? Like there's a lot of moments that they hyped up throughout this whole series that never happened, and I think season 7 is the perfect melting pot to tie everything together. But yeah, dude. Anyways, let's see. You're not entirely sure how another evil coming in will turn the current evil good. Let's see. I think a new Wyvern's coming. Nah, like for this season, it's a given they're going to be using filler bays going forwards. You know, with January, like I said, I can imagine the Prominence Valkyrie maybe dropping this month. It'll be sad if they don't drop anything with this month. I'm hoping at least the Prominence Valkyrie comes out, and then maybe we get another random booster in February. But it's going to be like a special version one if we do get another random booster in February. But yeah. They're not gonna add any more like anime bays with this season, and still, like they only showed off Jet Wyvern one time, and he won. It took like so much power in order to beat him, to beat Wakia. Like it doesn't make sense, like plot wise. They only had it show up one time, but yeah. So I'm hoping they do an endgame feel with this because that's where they could put in Wyvern and all these other bays. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna end this off here. Let's see, Magma Ifrit is gonna be stuck as a Hasbro exclusive. Sadly, man, I wish they would actually make Magma Ifrit under TT, but it seems like it's gonna be a Hasbro exclusive. And Hasbro's version honestly gets bursted so easily, and it does Ifrit an injustice. Like I wish we could have seen TT's version. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna end this off. I gotta go an adult and all that good stuff. Gotta go to work, you know. But stay tuned. Do have the video coming. But yeah. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. Fun fact, the product for Magma Ifrit is slightly more paint than the anime on the bottom of the gold blades. Oh, really? Well, dang. I still wish we got a TT version because the Hasbro's version gets whooped too easily. But yeah, anyways, guys, till next time, it's your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome and cool shoot. I'm about to here.